It's really yours. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.
Now for the twists themselves, you're gonna need a rat tail comb or a fine comb to part, basically. You're going to need some Marley hair. Now I got this from the beauty supply store around the corner from my apartment for like $10. I've got multiple packs are in this hair because I reuse my Marley hair because there's just no point in me not reusing it. Like, that doesn't make sense. So this is like 3 different packs of hair that I got here, I got back home, I got all over the place. So you can get it anywhere. Honestly, it's expensive. It's more expensive than like regular braiding hair, but it does last longer. As I said, I use it over and over again, and it looks more natural, way more natural. Like, if your hair grows out from like that silky smooth weave hair, you're gonna be able to tell. You're gonna be able to notice if your braider doesn't grip tight enough. You're gonna be able to tell. You're gonna be able to notice. This can grow out and it'll still look like my hair. Like, it'll look like how it looked when I first braided it because it looks like my hair. Like, it's my kind of hair. Well, I prefer it. You don't have to prefer it. You can do Senegalese twists with like the regular braiding hair. You could just grip it tight. I just slapped the shit out of my leg. You could just grip it tighter, but as I said, this is what works for me. This is what I prefer, so this is what I use. Now I separate in lines. Like, people separate like this. I've tried that. I don't like that because I usually mess it up. So I do lines now. So I'm gonna go to like the back of my head. You're not gonna be able to see that. So we'll do the front for right now. So as you can see, I did the front row already because I had to go to class and I just put it up into a bun with like the braids covering my natural hair. But yeah, I just part. It's not gonna be this small because nobody has time for that. These are also kind of bigger than I usually do because I literally have, like, I don't have the patience or the time to do it. If you watch my box braid takedown video, you will know that I cut my own hair. And not even like the trim, like, I'm trying to better myself. Like, I honestly had a mental breakdown and accidentally cut my own hair off. So watch that video if you want to hear more about that, and also watch me have another mental breakdown. But yeah, so the front of my hair is thin because I literally cut a whole bunch of strands of hair off because I can't do anything right. So I'm just fixing this part, by the way, because this part's not thick enough. So we have the part. Taking a scrunchie and scrunchie the rest of your hair back. And then I'm gonna take my diamond brush per section because I already kind of try to go through with the big section, but honestly it's gonna do better if you do section by section. You take it by section. If your hair is feeling a little dry, you can definitely mix more water into it, and just run that through your hair. Because I just added more product because I added product when I got out of the shower for the first time, but like I said, this is like a days on end process, so if you need to add more product, then you definitely can. And then you just run the Denman brush through, and honestly, if it sounds like it's tearing, like, honestly it sounds like it's ripping my hair apart, but it's literally, I feel nothing on my scalp. And in the front of my head, like I said, I'm tender-headed, so like I don't feel anything. Like, honestly, I'll be crying if I had like a Tangle teaser or a wide tooth comb, and I feel nothing. Like, it's running through my hair, it's raking through, and it's done. And there's like literally, you can't even see, like, there's just a little bit, and that was, some of that was already there because, as I said, I ran through the whole section before. So I detangled the whole section, and then I'm not doing like part by part, like lining this part up with that part and lining that part up with that. I don't care. And I'm not really doing a brick pattern either. Honestly, when I do Marley twists, I really don't care. If I'm doing like box braids or something, maybe I would, But Marley twists, they're just so like dense, thick, and they cover the parts that it just doesn't make sense to me to care that much. So then I'm gonna take the rat tail comb and separate it into a section I think is big or small enough, which is that, and it might not be straight. As I said, I don't really care. Take another scrunchie if you want, pin it up, or sometimes I just take the rat tail comb, run it around like a curling wand, and just stick it there. So now we have this section. I'm gonna go to a better angle to show you because I feel like it's not gonna come up. I'm not 100% sure if it's a better angle or not, but we're new to this, so hope for the best. Also, don't mind my like pinboard in the back. That is practically outdated. So I'm gonna take Marley hair. Now this one was like really long, like it was, you're not even gonna be able to see, but it was twice the length of this, like, and I cut it in half. So like it's still kind of, you're not gonna be able to see this. It's still kind of long, like literally. So it'll probably work. And some of the ones in the front I did do a little bit just to test it out to see how long it would be. But honestly, what I'm doing is I'm taking the hair, I'm separating it like that, and then I'm placing them on top of each other and then pulling the ends down so that the top is a little bit thicker and the hair is longer. And that just makes the hair longer and it tapers down in the bottom anyway, so you're really not gonna be able to tell. And I twist the middle because I'm gonna put it in my mouth. It'll be ill if you want to, but that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take my hair, I'm gonna separate it into two. Now I've tried this with both braiding the root. Sometimes it slips, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I prefer that look, sometimes I don't. But this time I'm gonna twist it in. So then you take the hair, you lay it in between the part, and then you twist. You first twist one side one way, like in one direction, so clockwise or counterclockwise. And when you feel that's tight enough, you take the other side and you twist it in the opposite direction of what you twisted the other side with. And once you feel like that's tight enough, you just go one over the other, all the while twisting the hair so that it's tight at the root. This is me exaggerating because this is not how I twist. My wrist would be off my arm right now if that was really how I twisted. But yep. And then you just twist it down. Like I said, it blends into my real hair, so I'm not really worried too much about like little flyaways or little things. The only thing is, like I said, I try to dye my ends, so my ends are a little brown. So if the brown peeks out, I try to like cover that if I can, but it's neither here nor there. And when I get to the end, I just finish the twist. I don't dip these either. This is like the laziest, that's probably what I'm gonna title it, Lazy Marley Twist. It's like the laziest, like non-specific like way to do Marley twist. Maybe it's because I don't care. Maybe I'm trying to put y'all onto a time saver. Either way, this is what I do. So that's it. That's the twist that I just twisted. And as you can see, like the parts really are not perfect in any way, shape, or form, except for the front, because like I said, I wanted that to look neat because I had to go to class, and I decided on that day to give them a little bit, just to make sure they knew who I was. So then yeah, I just do that through my whole head, and that's it. I'm not gonna show you me doing it through my whole head, one because my camera's dying, and two because I don't know, that's just redundant because I just showed you how to do one. But I'm gonna show you how to do another one. Maybe I'll get a better angle, and then I'm just gonna come back when it's done so you can see the final result. Unless you don't believe that I did it, and maybe I just showed you that I did it, so don't ever try to play me. So yeah, we're gonna try another one. Now, is it the tightest? No. Is it the neatest? No. But did I do it myself? Yes. Did I save myself money? Yes. Am I doing it in a way that is convenient to me and my schedule? Yes. So you could choose not to do it. You could choose to do it. You could choose to switch it up. You could choose not to do it the way I did. Sometimes, like I said, I braid it at the root. Sometimes I twist way tighter than this, because this is like a loose twist. This is like me doing it because I want it to be lightweight. If I twist it really tight, I feel like I end up braiding more because they're smaller and they're also heavier. These are lightweight, like I can put them up in a bun and not feel anything. And like I said, I'm tender-headed. I'm also prone to migraines and headaches, so I can't really wear like tight styles. I can't do a slick back bun. Even if I put my hair into a puff too tight, I'll have a migraine for the rest of the day. And I have to get through class, I have to get through work, I have to get through life. So I can't be walking around with a cute slick back and then be walking around with a migraine looking like Professor X doing this all day. I don't have the time to do that. So this is what works for me. If it works for you, that's great. If it doesn't, life is not applicable to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Certain things in life are not for everybody, so that's fine. I'm gonna come back when I finish it, and hopefully it won't take that long. Peace.